and it looks like we are live. Hello everybody, welcome to the live show where we're going to be talking about where I have been, where I am going and what I'm making and all that sorts of lovely good stuff. And I'm going to be announcing a nice little giveaway. I've got Julian with us today. So, Julian, if you want to go and introduce yourself and tell everyone where they can find you across the social medias, that would be great.
I'm Julian, 5x30. You can look at me at 5x30 Workshop on Instagram, on YouTube. And I don't have Facebook yet, so that's where I'm good.
Yeah, and you're working on your website, yeah?
Yeah, currently working on the website, so we'll see.
All good. Right, so before we get into all that sort of stuff, Julian and myself were scheming together.
Mostly Jamie.
We're scheming together for a couple of months to do a little something for all the scroll sawers out there, as Julian and myself, mainly myself, is actually a scroll sawers. We've put together a little group on Facebook. So if you're a scroll sawer, you can go over there, share your patterns, share your projects. If you sell your stuff, you can go over there and sell your stuff over there. There's not really any rules as such. That all the rules are limited, but there's only 3 main ones, and I'm sure that everyone will kind of agree with them once they see them. So yeah, it's the group name is Team Scrollsaw, all one word. So yeah, go over there if you're a scroller and join in the fun. So right, what have I been up to? Okie dokie, first one on the list. So just before Christmas, I had ankle surgery. That's probably why there was an even longer wait for videos than what there normally is. I'm not normally known for putting out videos on a regular basis, but this particular time. Oh, hang on! It looks like I've got you locked on. What do you call it? Locked on. There we go. I think I had you locked on the screen, Julian. So, we'll wait and see if it. There we go. It's locked on now. Should flick back and forward to us now. Right. So yeah, I had ankle surgery just before Christmas, and like I was just saying, I'm not normally one for putting out videos super regular because it took me a long time to do a scroll saw at the best of times. But when I was in a lot of pain standing up scroll sawing with a bad ankle, that needed to be sorted. So I went to go and get that sorted, and it took them 5 years to even think about getting the surgery done. So when I eventually got the surgery done, I'm still now in a lot of pain with it and still struggling to walk, but slowly and surely I guess it's getting there. Now what they actually did was I used to walk on the side of my foot like that, and they've straightened it up. And to be honest, I'm not convinced they've done the job, but I guess time will tell. What else happened? The Atlanta Woodworking Show happened,
which is great.
It was. Now this fine community once again got all their money together. I think I was told there was about 30 or 40 people all smashed some money into a pot and flew me out to Atlanta.
I think there's probably more than that, but who's counting, right? We love you, Jamie.
Who's counting? So yeah, they raised the money and flew me out to Atlanta for the Atlanta Woodworking Show again. It happened last time in 2017, and I almost destroyed Atlanta. This time I left it in somewhat of a reasonable state. So yeah, that was a great show. Can you think of any highlights of the show, Julian?
You walking into the hotel and seeing me and give me a big ass hug.
Yeah, that was certainly a highlight.
I mean, honestly, it's truly one of the best things that could have happened. I mean, there was Bobby Duke, but I mean, who knows that dude? That dude's like an unnamed dude, so I don't care.
Yeah,
But no, just seeing you in the hotel, getting a big hug from you, seeing Sterling for the second time. Just sitting there chatting with you guys. I mean, I'm sitting there with Jeff Shaw, Matt Haas, who I drove down with. Who else was there? James from Stuppy Nubs, Kevin from I can't remember his channel. Kevin was there, you, and then that was Thursday, and then getting together Friday, all going to Waffle House. Obviously, I have my Waffle House shirt, my Jamie Page Waffle House shirt. Watching
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday going to Waffle House.
Yeah, well, first of all, I had my Waffle House shirt, and you had your Waffle House shirt on, but
you was the one getting famous by my name.
Yeah, I got a lot of people asking me who I was, and I told them I was Jamie Page. So half the subscribers Jamie Page got was all due to me. Just to let y'all know.
Oh right, is that what it was? That's what
everybody,
it was.
Everybody at Waffle House, the 10 people there.
walking past a bunch of people and saying, "What's a Jamie Page?" He's like, "That's a Jamie Page."
That's a Jamie Page.
So, yeah, that was
it was great. Like just meeting everybody, people I've seen in the community for several years.
Yeah,
I mean, especially you and just other people, just people I've talked to on a day-to-day basis. I mean, that was a highlight of the show.
Yeah, and obviously you had the after party at Joel's as well. That was an awesome time as well. Yeah, great just sitting around the fire and just talking and having a drink and a laugh.
I mean, he was throwing money out there, hundreds out there. If you missed it, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
He was throwing like wood out there, like mahogany, walnut, zebra wood. If y'all missed it, I'm sorry. Y'all missed it, but I'm just kidding. No, it wasn't like that. No, but it was literally just like that. Just the amount of people that was there, just I guess the communication between people.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and I got a Harju palette made out of walnut as well, and I've sat my little Waffle House cup on top of it.
How did you get a Harju palette made out of walnut?
Because I'm Jamie frickin' Page.
Yeah, you are.
That's why, and he loves me.
Chris Shoot is saying shower beers. Come on, guys, you can admit it. Chris Shoot, sorry. If there's no pictures, there's no evidence.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I did not take a single picture of me in the shower with a beer in Atlanta.
No, I didn't
personally did not.
Nor did Sterling.
No, Sterling didn't take a picture either. So.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Javi said highlights. We're lucky when we remember you. I do remember you, Javi, and I do remember you being taller than me, and that sucked.
Yeah, that was quite fun actually. Julian was known as the shortest person in Atlanta.
I'm literally still the shortest person in the group. I'm okay with it. It happens.
Yeah. So anyway, on to the next order of business, I suppose. What's coming up? So let's go with some events coming up. First of all,
you have Makers International, right?
Makers International. No, that's the name of the podcast.
Oh, sorry. Makers. God damn it. Sorry.
People are still getting that confused. I apologize, Chris, Richard, and Steve. That was my fault.
As I'm sitting here wearing a Makers International Team Scroll Saw shirt.
As well you should. There'll be a new one coming out soon, so you can buy that one as well.
I could afford it now. Not really, but I'll make sure I afford
it. So the new event of the year coming up is Makers Central.
That's it. I don't know. You guys and your European accents. Makers International, Makers Central, same thing, right?
Sounds so alike. Yeah. Now that will be happening on the 11th and 12th of May at the Birmingham NEC in the UK. Now I will be there with Richard and Steve from the podcast. Unfortunately, Chris is unable to make it due to personal reasons. I won't go into what that is. That's up to him to decide if he wants to tell you. He's out in the chat if you want to ask him and badger him about it. So go and do that.
All I gotta say is that Steve Twaddell just said #Table Turner. What is that, dude? Seriously?
Oh, I'll tell you what. You can listen. You can listen Sundays at 4:30 Eastern time, and find out. We have our own YouTube channel, and we're on SoundCloud and iTunes, and under Makers International. So go and subscribe.
That's the logo, right there.
Yeah, there you go. It's an Earth with a microphone going right away for it,
including the #Team Scroll Saw.
There you go. So yeah, I will be at the show. I will be doing some scrolling on the Record Power booth, and I'll also be doing some turning on the Easywood booth. Also, I'll be on a booth along with the Fools with Tools guys, because the Makers International podcast teamed up with them, as well as a few other makers, for example, like Make It Soph. And we've come up with a stand called Make with Makers. And we're going to be making some... I'm not exactly sure what the Fools with Tools guys are doing at the moment. But I know Steve's going to be doing some turning. I'm going to be doing some scrolling. Richard's going to be, I don't know, routering probably. Same boring. And
what's a router?
I know full well, yeah, exactly. What's a router? Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. But we also know that the noodle step is going to get made at Makers Central. So it's about time, Richard. So while we are here, I'm just going to quickly take you to the Makers Central website, and we're going to have a quick look at who else is in attendance. So here is the main page. If you want to buy tickets, you go here where it says buy tickets. All right, so you go there. It's real cheap to get in. Okay. But here is people that are going. So makers that are coming. Colin Furs. Okay. He's an incredible maker. I believe he started off as a plumber, and now he's got some underground bunker where he makes all kinds of, I don't know, crazy inventions. But what an incredible maker he is. And then obviously we've got Mr. Dookie. So, yeah, another incredible carver. So I've heard.
Who's Bobby Duke?
I don't know. I've heard he's got a famous wife.
Yeah, his wife is awesome now. Like everybody turns in for his wife.
Yeah.
So Nicole's awesome.
Yeah, Nicole's awesome.
I don't know who Bobby is, but
and then we've got Bob from I Like to Make Stuff. What's a Duresta?
It's the same thing as Bobby Duke.
Probably. Anyway, we've got Jimmy Duresta coming over.
That's awesome.
Blackbeard Projects, Homemade Modern, that's Ben Ueda. April Wilkerson, Modern Builds, James Brutton. Alan Pan, Sufficiently Advanced, Jacko, whatever. Get Hands Dirty, which is Christiana.
Is Jacko bringing his knives there?
I believe he's sending them all out.
It's good.
So, yeah, I imagine so. Nick Zametti is obviously the organizer of Maker Central. Laura Kampf, Kakal Jacobson, Mr. Paul Jackman, #Jackman Size, Matt Cremona. That's evil putting Jackman and Matt Cremona next to each other.
First of all, Matt Cremona is the only person I have not been sized up next to figure out who I am the shortest against.
Believe me, Matt's taller than you.
To be determined. To be determined. There's no video proof or picture proof. So
Paul Jackman and Matt Cremona, Jesse Rader from iJessup, Charlie the Maker. Go and subscribe to Charlie the Maker if you haven't already. He's a young kid. It's Nick's Ametti's boy.
He's young. He's like 13, right?
Yeah, that's what it says there. Yeah.
Oh, sure. I didn't see it.
And so yeah, that's Nick Zametti's boy, and he does some good stuff for his age. Alexandra Clement.
Alexandra Clement. She's good.
Yeah. Yuval Lahav. Honor from Dies in Every Film's Customs. Jim Overton from Jimson Stuff. Chris Fisher, the Blind Wood Turner. Steve Twidell from Temple Boy Turnings. Bongo from the Poultry People. Myself. You see this? Look, Jamie is the Scroll Saw Master. Just had to point that out. Turning Works. Our friend Joe from Average Joe's Joinery. The Craft Maiden. I've actually just found this girl's channel, and she makes some real good stuff. Really good, very talented.
Can we put her link in the
look.
Who's that dude? He looks American. He looks like he's from Boston. I don't know.
Chat friend Mancrafting.
You do realize if you wear one of his jackets, you'll grow a beard that night.
I know.
Oh, I know too. Personally.
I noticed that from Atlanta. So you got Atelier Cabinet Makers. I think I pronounced that right. If I haven't, I apologise. Make It With Dad. That's Richard Morley from Brain Fizz, another guy from the podcast. That's Steve from Moonshine Metalworks, a guy from Fools with Tools podcast. Carl from KK Make. Frank from Sawblade Projects. Bernie Solo from Works by Solo. This guy is very, very, very intelligent. Incredible maker. Stevens 8x6 Workshop. Badger's Workshop. Al's Hack Shack. Another guy from Fools with Tools. Susan Gardner. Bill Sin's Workshop. The Chase Tree Workshop. Matt Esley. He's like a fine furniture maker. Sean Everly, another fine furniture maker. We had the opportunity to interview Sean on the podcast when he was a year younger, I believe. I think he was 16.
What episode was that? So everybody knows.
Sorry?
What episode did you guys interview him? Do you know about?
It was quite early on.
All right, so everybody just keep going back. Keep going back and then start watch from there. Or listen
just go right from the start. But yeah, he's real talented, and he's a real young kid as well. Or I say kid, I think he's about 18 now. I think they need to update that. John Clothier, Paige Peacock, WH Creations, Jay Makes, Gosforth Handyman, Peter Millard, Sam Fowler, Wayne the Wood Turner, Tinker Meering, Lee Soffer. I mean, the list is endless. I'm not going to keep going on and on, but I think you get the point. There's going to be a lot of people.
I really wish I was down going.
There's going to be a lot of people there. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a show. So if you get the opportunity, try and get over there.
I wish you did.
Or if you're in the UK, then.
So here's the thing: anybody going from the US that's going there to Makers International or the Makers Central?
Makers Central, yes. There's Chad's going, Jimmy DeResta's going. I mean, there's quite a few people going. Bernie Solo's going. I don't know.
Somebody has to bring me something back. I don't care. It could be a little Jamie Jr.
A little Jamie Jr. Another one of them, eh? Speaking of little Jamie Jr., I know that Angela's sitting there. So hello, Angela. Have a little shout out on the live feed.
Hold on. Give me a sec, babe. Ange. Say it again, Jamie.
Hello, Angela.
Hey.
There you go.
You're good, babe.
Okay.
That's Fred for anybody who's in the groups.
Right, there you go. Right, so now we've showed that piece of information off, onto the next little segment, which is what am I working on next? Well,
A picture of me. A
a
scroll saw
picture of
picture of
you.
me. A scroll saw picture of me.
It looks similar.
Not really.
So
I've seen what it is.
the next project I'm working on, I've not decided what I'm going to release first yet, whether it's going to be the giveaway piece or the scroll saw piece. So whatever comes first comes first. I may start the scroll saw piece and then get halfway through it and then decide I want to release the giveaway piece. We'll see. But this is the next scroll saw piece that I'm going to be doing. Now, the backstory behind it is I met Chris Fisher, a wood turner in the UK, and I met him maybe 3 years ago, I think it was, at a wood turning show in the UK. And this guy is an unbelievable talent. Some of the things he turns is absolutely incredible. And one of the things that makes him stand out from the rest of us is he does it all with no sight. He's completely blind. So if you can imagine, that's it. He's got a channel called The Blind Wood Turner.
Phenomenal guy.
Absolutely incredible. So there's links to Chris's channel down in the description. I urge people to go and check out Chris and Chris's work. What that man can do on a lathe is better than what some people can do with full sight. Surely better than what I can do. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, the videos I've seen he's phenomenal. I don't understand how he did, like when he changed out the chucks for Easy Wood Tour.
Yeah, I've got videos of Chris changing the Easy Wood chuck, the jaws on the chuck.
Phenomenal.
And he had never ever seen the chuck. Well, obviously, he's never seen the chuck before. But he's never touched the chuck before. Never felt it. So he didn't really know how it worked. Steve Twidell kind of showed him basically where you have to put the pin to release the jaws, like once, like where it goes and all that sort of stuff. And he changed all 4 jaws and replaced them with the new different size jaws in less than a minute. And he was like, "Nope, done it as quick as I needed to do it. Done it. It was under a minute." And I was like, "Oh wow." Yeah. So what I've gone and done is I've got a pattern made up of his dog, Bamba, which is a German Shepherd, and it's already drawn out, as you can see. And that's what I'm going to be scolding for him next. So Bamba is Chris's C&I dog, and that's what I'm going to be scrolling out for him. So that's going to be what my next scroll saw project is, a gift for Chris Fisher, the blind wood turner.
Jamie, for everybody who saw that, what's the size of it for most people?
The size of the picture?
Yeah. Or the size, let's say the size of the actual workpiece.
The size. Right, let's have a quick look. So it is,
because those of us that are scrollers, hell, even CNCers know that size matters.
So this is 6. So yeah,
still big. And tell everybody what scroll saw are you doing on?
What am I doing it on? I am doing it on a 16-inch record power SS16V. Just
I'm sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
substandard.
Did you say 16-inch?
Yes, a 16-inch record power 16V.
All right. So you're saying you don't need a big scroll saw for that, then?
No, you do not need a Hegner. You do not need an Excalibur. You don't need nothing. You need a substandard scroll saw.
Okay. So that means anybody can do it, right?
Anyone can do it.
That's good.
Yeah, anyone can.
Scroll saw.
Anyone can go to Harbor Freight and pick up a Harbor Freight scroll saw for less than $100 if they're in the US, or they can go to Record Power and pick up one for about £100 and come up there and do any of the pieces that I've done. I've done it. There's no reason why you can't. And I think it was Chris. I think his name's the Woodgeneer. He basically come out and he called me the no excuses guy.
Which you are, and that's what I've started to become too. Follow behind your footprints.
You know, he basically called me that because if I can do it, then there's no reason why his scroll saw can't do it, because they're basically identical scroll saws. You know, there's no difference between the scroll saw that I've got or the one that Shepak brings out. They all come out exactly the same factory and then get sprayed a different paint color. That's basically it. You know, some of them get put with different add-ons, like maybe a different light or maybe a different bellows on it or something like that. But effectively, they're all exactly the same scroll saw.
So, our longtime buddy or your longtime buddy Carl just asked, "Do you think I could do it?" LOL.
No, you'll end up cutting yourself.
Well, I was gonna say he can.
Yes,
It's gonna have more blood to it, but yeah, he can.
Yeah,
Carl, you
Carl
can.
could easily do it. Carl was, I hate to say it and I hate to blow smoke up his rear end, but Carl was an amazing talent.
He's an amazing turn. Yeah, he is.
No, I said talent, not Turner. I didn't say anything about turning.
Well, he's both. To be fair, he's both.
Robin's an amazing turner.
Who?
Robin.
Oh, yeah, she is. Actually,
You see the way she works that skew?
Not gonna lie, I can't work a skewed like that. So
yeah, it's unbelievable. Anyway, let's get to what everyone's been waiting for. Let's start talking about
shower beers. Shower beers.
Shower beers.
That's what's in the chat. Everybody wants to know where the shower beers are.
Maybe later. So yeah, let's get on to what everyone's been waiting to hear about. So the giveaway. All right. So Jake Thompson from Northside Custom Crafts. So somebody else you're gonna have to follow on YouTube.
He's a Texan. I approve of him.
You will need to follow him when the giveaway is announced. That will be one of the rules. So you might as well go and start following him now. The links are all down in the description. As for everyone I have mentioned so far on the show, including Julian's. So a few months ago, Jake made a branding iron handle and sent me the cut-offs for said branding iron. Well, here is one of the cut-offs that he sent me.
It's beautiful. Burl with I think he did Illuminite, right? Illuminite with the rubber.
Let me click on myself so people can actually. I think I can highlight myself actually. So present to everyone. There we go.
There you go.
So there we go. So it's red. It's clear Illuminite with some like red streaks going through it, and I believe it's maple burl. I could be wrong. Jake's out in the chat if he wants to correct me. So I've got some of these. I've actually got, this is the only one I've got, so I'm going to try and get, I may try and get 2 out of it. If I can't, it'll have to be 1. But I've got that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything out of that because it may be a bit too thin, but we'll see. But I'm going to try and make a couple of giveaway pieces. I've also got this one.
Oh, nice.
All right, for a giveaway piece. All right, so I'm going to make a couple of giveaway pieces. All right, this one I've had for a while. I can't quite remember who actually gave me this one, to be honest with you.
So Jake just replied. He said it is maple.
It is maple.
shorty.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've also got this one as well. I can't quite remember where I got this one from. But
Jake, are they both maple? Oh wait, he didn't give that to you.
No, not this one. No, he didn't give us that one. But I can't quite remember where I got that one from, to be honest. But I'm gonna make them into some little like dragon eggs. Now you may have seen Heath Knuckles or Zach Higgins even make some dragon eggs recently, or at some point in the past. I know Zach's done a couple recently. So yeah, you can definitely go and check out Zach Higgins and Heath Knuckles. And while we're on the subject of resins, you can go and check out Pam Harris from Highland Boxes as well.
Mm-hmm.
She makes some incredible stuff as well.
Yeah, she's got I think she has a website for them too. Is she selling them now or not?
Yes, I think she's selling them. I'm not sure how she sells them, but she sells them on her website, and that's highlandboxes.com.
Is her link down the chat too or not?
Her YouTube link is down in the chat, so I presume you should be able to find her website via her YouTube channel. She's on She's also on Facebook under Highland Boxes as well. So I should know that because Pam actually sponsors the podcast, which is not Makers Central. That's the event. The podcast is Makers International. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get 2 little like dragon eggs out of this one because this is the most square one. I'll get something out of that. I don't know what yet, and I don't know. I'll try and do something with this. If I can't, then I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to give them all away, but I will give them away somewhere. Whether they'll all be on YouTube or not, I don't know. I may do 1 on Instagram or 2 on Instagram. It depends on how many I actually get to make out of said products. One of the reasons why I'm doing this giveaway, and I'm not at any major milestone or anything on YouTube at the moment, is that when I put out that Bobby Duke scroll sword portrait, that video basically exploded, and it kind of threw me for a loop. I was so overwhelmed with the positive comments and the what do you call it? All the positive feedback coming from all of Bobby's subscribers that have come over to my channel. I just wanted to say, right, here's a little kind of thanks, just for saying thanks for coming over, thanks for giving me your feedback. So I know I ended up getting maybe 600-700 subscribers from Bobby from that. So to give him an opportunity at least. I mean, I know I had maybe 2,000 odd subscribers beforehand. So just to give him a little thank you and not even just an opportunity. I mean, the chances are there for one of them anyway. So yeah, that's basically the reason. Just a thank you to Bobby's subs and to just say thanks for coming over and the positive comments and things like that.
So again, to all the negative comments on the guy who shot the video at the end.
Yeah, the guy that was doing the recording is saying, "Hey, Bobby, turn it around. Hold it up, Bobby. Hold it up, Bobby. Come on, Jamie, your arms aren't broken." That was Julian. That is the co-host that's sitting right there,
like behind me. He's like that short that he can't. He keeps. No, that was me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was him. That's one of the reasons why I've got him on as a co-host. So, if you want to keep on having a go at him, feel free.
I'll take it. It can't be worse than Jamie and my wife, so it's all right.
I think that's the end of the news and things that I've got to say. So if there's
Honestly,
any,
Jamie, to be there to film that and to see you give that to Bobby, and actually to see it before Bobby got it, that was an honor, man.
it was great seeing his reaction.
Yeah, it
To be
was.
honest.
He was like, "What is this? Like, really?" And he saw it. He was like, "There was two." He's like, "Really?" He's like, "What we could
Yeah,
do with this other one?"
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I actually, unfortunately, it's when I actually gave them to him, they're actually just very slightly too big for his case, so we actually had to send them or mail them back to Texas. So I sent him a message a couple of days ago, and I was like, "Did you manage to get them back home okay?" And he sent me a picture of them up on his shelves. And it's like, yeah, they're up there for the time being. It's like their temporary home until we can find a
I
space.
mean, there was saw stop there. There was a bandsaw guy there. We could have trimmed it down just to make sure, but
Yeah,
I like the full
you
aspect
know,
ratio of
Bobby,
it.
he probably would have wanted to put his own little touch to them or something. So
Yeah, it would have.
yeah, he probably would have wanted to carve something into them or something. So right, so that's everything I've got to say for the time being. So if there's any questions out there before we go off air, so we'll wait around for a couple more minutes.
I haven't seen any yet. Nothing that weren't based at me, but
No, well, I guess,
Sterling wants me to stand up, but I'm not gonna stand up. Sterling knows exactly how tall I am and how tall I am laying down. So
Anna says you're already standing up.
not yet. I'm not on my tippy toes, Anna.
I'm just surprised you're still awake.
It's only 9 o'clock. Give me about another hour, I'll be passed out. But
Oh, apparently Jake asked a question and you missed it.
your drunk missed my question. What was your question, Jake? No, I didn't. I'm very adamant on this. I mean, Steve Twaldell keeps asking questions.
After Jamie's crooked leg heals, when will he be making YouTube videos more often? I'm going to be making. I'm already in the process of making more YouTube videos, Jake. So it's a case of I've started making them slowly but surely. So yeah.
Oh, that's what
The quicker they are, the better the faster it heals, the better it'll be.
so
The more,
I
the
can
more they
answer
come.
this. So Steve Twaldell asked this question, and I kind of pushed it off, and then he asked it again. So okay, I'll ask it again. He said, "Yes, I have a question, Julian. Is Jamie worried that I will take the scrolling king from him and make it central?" Jamie is not worried about that. You will probably bleed. Sorry,
Yeah,
Steve. You will probably bleed.
yeah. I'm not worried about
As
that.
far as I know, most turners I know that go into the scroll saw bleed. Carl, Carl Jacobson.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. And as soon as Eli started turning, that's when he cut himself.
So Sterling said, "Who's a better snuggler, me or Julian?" That's on you.
Ooh.
Question is, who snored less?
Yeah, that's true, Julian.
But did you prefer being the bigger spoon or the little spoon? Because to Sterling, you were the little spoon. To me, you were the big spoon.
Yeah, big spoon.
Or sorry, wait, no. To Sterling, you were the big spoon. To me, you were my little spoon.
What's that, Jacob? Love you guys. Great meeting you both in Villarica. JPO, you money for Blake's tattoo? Yes, I didn't get that in Atlanta, which was a shame. That would have been a great tattoo. Just message me on Facebook or whatever, and we'll get that sorted.
For what?
Getting Blake's logo.
Oh, which
Go to the
we still, Sterling, if you're out there, we pinky swore. You know what the pinky swore was?
Yeah, we pinky swore.
You know what the pinky swore was?
Yeah,
We won't put it out here, but
yeah, we pinky swore.
I'm sure bleed from it at some point. Thanks for the vote.
So, right. I think that is it for the evening. So thanks again for everybody for tuning in and listening. All rules for the giveaway will come out when I decide to release said video. I can't imagine there'll be many because I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not really. I don't really care.
And if need be, he will send it back to the U.S. to be shipped out there. So
yeah. Bobby.
Wait, who is that dude? Who's the Duke dude?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bobby Duke. Ah!
First of all, Sterling said Team Scroll Saw. Sterling, I love you. More than enough to get to heaven.
Yeah, just enough to get to heaven.
And then Bobby Duke's here.
Yeah.
Daggum, I always miss. No, you didn't, Bobby.
So, yep. So, yeah. So when I announce the giveaway, there's not, like I say, there's not going to be many rules. It's probably going to be a couple of dragon eggs, like out of that. If I can get 2 out of it, I'll get 2 out of it. If I can only get 1, I'll get 1.
So you're actually going to turn those for the giveaway then?
Yes. This
or
will be
however many you can get out of it.
However many I can get out of that. When it comes to dragon eggs, I'll make dragon eggs.
Okay,
there will be mini eggs, but I'll make something, and I'll make something out of that. I don't know what yet, but I will.
Shot goblet.
There you go. Maybe I can turn a stem out of that.
We might be able to. I mean, we're Team Scroll Saw, so I don't know. I mean, you could scroll a lot of things out of that. I don't know what you could turn out of it, but scroll a lot of it.
I could compound cut Jackman's leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you don't use, let me send it to me. I'll do it.
Yeah, no.
So again, just to recap, where did they need to go to do the for the giveaway?
Where do they need to go? They need to stay on this YouTube channel.
Okay.
Or they can go to JP_woodwork on Instagram, and it will be announced there.
Okay.
But they will be notified when the video comes out, because it will just say giveaway or something like that.
So once they do once you post that,
or something like that,
they got to go there, watch it, and obviously do whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah. Well, when I release the video, what I'll do is I'll actually make I'll make whatever it is I make. I'll probably only show making one of them. If I can get 2 out of it, I'll probably still only show making one of them. And then I'll announce where you can win all of them or whatever. I'll announce everything as and when it's all done. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah. All good. Right. So, until the next time, everybody, thank you once again for turning up and listening to us ramble. So,
Jamie, I'm glad I could be your ramble partner here.
I'm glad you could too.
And so glad meeting you in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
We gotta share this together. So, I got what I needed, so I don't know.
Okie dokie. Right. So, yeah, thanks again to all the new subscribers. Bobby, thank you very much for sending them over. I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.
See you later.